Hello, my beautiful people. It is November 10th. It is Monday. Wow, we're already 10 days into November. Crazy, huh? I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I did. It was a really good weekend. I'm actually recording this on Sunday, so I have Sunday yet to go into, and it's already been wonderful. I'm also going to be doing something new before you start this. Because I know a lot of you don't need full readings, I'm going to do a $20 yes or no answer kind of question. Not about your entire life. It's just really kind of more instinct, yes or no answer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you go to my Instagram, which is in the description box. It's under I am Adam Keith. Hit me up on Instagram in my DMs, and I'll give you the Venmo, the PayPal, or the Apple Cash. I guess, what do you call it, emails or whatever, to Venmo me, etc. And then I'll answer that question for you. If the question is more complex, like I feel the question needs more than just a yes or no answer, I will tell you that, and just, we can just leave that be. You can either, get a full reading, or, just put it off to the side. So I'm not going to charge you for something that's, obviously not a yes or no answer. So I'm hoping that'll be good for you guys. It's only $20 for the yes or no question, and it's only going through my Instagram, because I'm trying to keep this very distinct and very separate from the regular readings. So you will have to just DM me on there, and that'll be easy breezy, I think, to do. I'll put another little video of that too separately from this one. All right, I hope that helps, because I know sometimes you guys just a simple question like, I'm thinking about moving to Seattle, but I'm also thinking about Chicago. Which one would be better for me? Okay, I can answer that for you. Or certain things in that kind of, way that'll be easier to do. For sometimes, people really need a full reading. There's much more things that are more detailed. But simple questions like that can be easily answered with a yes or no answer for the most part. So I'm going to do that for you guys, and see what the response is, see how it goes, and hopefully it works out well. So, all right, so guys, let's see what the universe has for you today. Remember, these are general readings. They are not personal readings. Please keep that in mind. And if you want the personal reading, like a full personal reading, my email is in the description box, okay? And now you also know, of course, about the yes or no questions as well. That will be through my Instagram. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. And the under 10-minute readings, of course, are on Instagram and TikTok under I am Adam Keith. And I'll have to put, I guess, in the description box too about this yes or no answer. I'll have to write that out today. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. Okay, yes. We're using the True Black deck. Ooh, Ace of Swords in the upright. I love that. That's good. We have the Page of Swords in the upright. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Come here. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. Behind the deck, Nine of Swords in reverse. That poor rabbit. Make a rabbit stew, a rabbit ragu. Yum, yum. Anyway. Someone is trapped in panic, anxiety. Are these energies tied? Yeah. And somebody wants to come in with the truth. There's the Page of Swords that's taking the action for this. Someone, of course, is under a lot of karma and, of course, anxiety because of it. Okay, there's a helicopter or something going on. There must be chasing somebody down, the police. Hangman in reverse. So, Hangman in reverse. Oh boy. Okay, so someone is refusing to change. And we do have a Queen of Cups here in the upright. Now, is this my vibing collective? Didn't think so. Is this a low vibing femme? Yeah. She's trying to make it look like she's still this caring, empathetic person, but I mean, she's not. This is a person that's conditional all the way, and this is our little psycho. She's pretending she's not, but they, psychos put on good masks. They can mimic people, but they have no empathy whatsoever. And that's why I call this one, the psycho, because I know this person is actually in the reverse. And with the hangman here, this is a person who refuses to change. Now, the question is this her energy? Is this her energy? No. Is this the low-vibing mask? It's the low-vibing mask who is obviously, we talked about that, is karmically tied to this person now. There is, your low-vibing mask had a chance to get out of that. And I don't mean just coming back to you, had a chance to tell the truth, to do what they should have done, and they didn't. And now they're paying the consequences for it. Yeah, what a shame. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Just a lot of unhappiness. They're reaping what they've sown. I know both of them are reaping what they've sown, but it's your low-vibing mask who's having most of this anxiety. We're not talking about the low-vibing femme, at least at this point. Are we stopping here? Yeah, we're going to stop at the 10 of Cups. Okay, so a lot of unhappiness. Do we need clarity here? Clarity here? Clarity. Okay, they want clarity on the hangman. Is this also the low-vibing masculine card? Just the low-vibing femme? Yeah. Okay, so they want to give us a little bit more insight onto why this low-vibing femme maybe doesn't want to change, or well, we already know she's a psycho, so I don't know. After I had my coffee, I got up this morning. It was just even before coffee or breakfast, it was text messages and everything else, and emails, and on so many different channels too, because we have so many different apps these days, especially because my business and everything else is from all these different platforms. So having to get up and then it's kind of work in the morning. Although I'm not complaining, I love it and I love working for myself. But it's Papa really needs to get his coffee first. All right. Ooh, hangman. Tell me about this hangman, please. Okay, good, yes. All right, we have the Death card. Straight off, we have the Death card in the upright, and we have the 9 of Wands in the upright. Behind that, we have the 8 of Wands in the upright. Okay. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse behind that, so there's a lot of disappointment and heartbreak here. We have the 5 of Cups, yeah, again, a lot of remorse. 7 of Coins in the upright. And we have the Chariot in the upright. So someone's trying to figure out how to move forward. But there's a lot of sadness and regret here. Is this the low-vibing mask? Those are the low-vibing mask cards. And it's them trying to get out of the situation again, that they're karmically tied to this low-vibing femme, this psycho energy. Now, let's see, this 8 of Wands, are these 3 cards together? No, I didn't think so, because there's too many different energies going on here. 8 of Wands, is this the low-vibing mask? Okay, is it representing anybody else? Your low-vibing mask wants to rush in, of course. And I guess speak the truth here with this Ace of Swords and Page of Swords. It is in the upright, so I have to give it that. We'll of course get clarification on it. We do have the Death card here. They know the cycle is over. They know they're stuck here. Every day is a battlefield here for them. Every day. It is also the end of the psycho, as far as her influence with other people. Now, is she still trying to influence your low-vibing mask? Apparently so, but I mean, with this energy coming through, maybe they might be telling the truth. I don't know. We'll see. So, am I missing something? I am missing something here. They're battling with her or him the entire time with 9 of Wands. So it's like a battlefield every day with this person. Of course, between the karma coming in and having to deal with this low-vibing femme, but I'm still missing something here. I know I'm missing something. Let me get another card to clarify. The Death card. I knew it was the Death card. Tell me about the Death card, please. I could feel something was not quite right. Something's still off. Do you want that? Okay. I don't take flippers, but they wanted judgment out. Okay. 10 of Wands in the upright. The Empress in reverse. There she is. Okay. The mud maggot. Trying to figure out how to let go. Is this the low vibing mask trying to figure out how to let go of the low vibing femme? Yeah. Okay. So the Death card, the low vibing mask is trying to figure out how to get out of this energy with the low vibing femme. Now, again, I told you they are karmically tied, which they are, but they're also, you know, this person still has the potential, even though they're karmically tied, still has the potential to come forward and still do something. They can still move about their life. Like I said, they could still heal themselves. They could still do things. You know, if this person is blackmailing, harassed, they could still go to the police. They could still go to a detective. They could go to a lawyer. They could, you know, they could obviously wanting to come to you and speak some truth. They can still do that. That does not mean that they're not still karmically tied to this person, or, you know, escaping the gravity of their karma. But they could still do this. And if they do, say, if they start doing the right thing, even under, like, you know, most people don't change until like the last moment, unfortunately, which is really kind of stupid. And I understand, because people don't want to change, people don't like to feel the consequences and everything else, but like it just gets worse, because the truth is always going to rise to the surface. And so now they're trying to figure out how to end this. It's like the judgment is here on this Empress in reverse. They are waking up to the, they need to get away from this. They need to get out of the burdens that is this Empress in reverse, this parasite, this mud maggot. And so this is what this is. Did I get it this time? I got it this time. Okay, guys. I had to ask. And I knew something was not quite the full story. Okay. So they're kind of determined to get away from this person now. It's like maybe a light bulb went on. They're finally like, you know, they know they have to get away from this person. Okay, now we have the Nine of Swords. Is this also them? Okay, so they want to get out of the anxiety. They're very much stuck in it right now, but they do want to get out of this anxiety mode. So let's see what we got here. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, please. Okay, cards everywhere. Nine of Swords, please. Tell me this Nine of Swords. Oops. Okay, yes. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. And we have the Page of Wands in the upright, yeah. And that's you. That's you're the Queen of Wands here. And there's the Ace of Swords again. Looks like they really want to come in and speak. And speak some truth. Not the bullshit lies, not the half-truths. But we'll see. Again, I still want clarification for these other cards. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Of course, you are this beautiful Queen of Wands, honey. Charismatic, beautiful, a go-getter. You know, you walk into a room and people are looking your way. And it's not just because of your outside appearance either, which don't get me wrong, I'm sure you're all very attractive and very well dressed and take care of yourself. But also it's your energy, the energy that you're carrying, okay? Which is really, really important. And so they want to reach out to you and they want to get out of this anxiety mode that they're in. Speak some truth here. Let's see what's underneath this. Oh, yeah, they're seeing things very differently. Of course they are. They know that, and they also know that, of course, that you are a high priestess, so they know they have to speak the truth. Because there's no other way around that, just simply put. And the Page of Coins, they want to make an offer. Bringing the little kumquat, but, you know. That was an alarm, sorry. Okay, there we go. Nine of Swords. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, please. Okay. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Well, their foundations, of course, are all falling apart. Business, relationships, everything. There's no milestones here. There's no celebrations whatsoever. and the High Priestess in the upright. This is you. Like I just said, I just mentioned this, and here you come up again. Duh. And, you know, you are connected to spirit. It's like, you know, you do have this energy, this intuitive ability. And that's also from your healing. Now, we all have intuitive ability. We do. Some people, but like everything else, like any muscle, like anything that you do, it needs to be honed. It needs to be worked on. You know, it's not something that, you know, like we can all, like anyone can draw. But most likely, some people can just draw stick figures, right? But as like if someone is really interested in drawing, then they will continue and they will evolve and they will learn how to draw better, and they will evolve that. But they, and some people pick it up real quick, and others a little bit slower. But everybody has the ability to do these things. Everybody has the ability to play, the guitar. Everybody has the ability to cook. I mean, some people are going to be more talented than others, but everybody has the ability to do. And the more you practice, the more you learn, obviously, the more you hone your skills. Same thing with the intuition, okay? So everybody has it. Ace of Cups in the upright. They want a new, so here they come. They want a new start with you. Now, whether that happens or not, that's going to be totally up to you. And as I've said before, I'm always looking more to the future personally. But, this could also be interpreted that they just want to be happy again. They want to get out of this anxiety. And just coming in to tell you the truth would be a big factor in that. Just, not that you're taking them back even, but that they can tell the truth and get that off of them. Because, sweetheart, when you're lying, you have all those lies built up over time, they wear you down, man. It's the guilt and everything else, because trust me, the soul will not take that on. The soul does not care for lies and bullshit and everything else. And it really destroys a person. Mentally, physically as well, because all that starts to show on the body, the stress and everything else. It's not good. Mind, body, and spirit, it is not good. And so, to relieve and get the truth out is a huge factor in bringing this new Ace of Cups in, So, they're coming in. They know you're this High Priestess. They know they have to tell the truth. You also knew that this was things were going to fall apart. You knew they were going down the wrong path. You may even told them once upon a time that this is not going to end well, that, this person is no good, that what you're doing is not right, etc., etc. Of course, they didn't listen. They thought they knew everything. They were doubling down on their ego and everything else. And, well, we know the story. So let's see what the Ace of Swords here has bringing us. I'm using a little bit lighter deck today because I wanted to bring a little bit of lightness into this reading. I just had a feeling. This is like the whimsical deck here, which I love. Okay, Ace of Swords, please. I'll put this Ace of Swords. Oops. Ace of Swords. Someone got this Ace of Swords, please. Yes. King of Wands in the upright. And it's funny, this deck has a couple extra cards because a lot of the kings come up as a masculine and a feminine. So there's two King of Wands in this deck. One that has more of a masculine feel, one with a feminine feel, which is very interesting with this deck. And then the Lovers. There you go. They're both in the upright. We have the Chariot in reverse here, and we have the Magician in reverse. So they've been neutralized. Of course, the universe is not allowing this person to move forward in any capacity of their life. And we have a lot of remorse and regret here. Lots of remorse and regret. Is this the low vibing? Yeah. This is your low vibing king, of course, who wants to come as a King of Wands in the upright. Now, you notice this card, and I guess maybe because I chose this deck today too, this person's coming more in their feminine energy. And what I mean is, if you remember yesterday's reading, I'm like, they're coming in with this bravado and blah, blah, blah. And like, it's just made me laugh because I'm like, seriously. Now it's like them coming in with a softer approach. Like they almost saw my reading yesterday. That's what's so funny about it. Now they're coming in, they want to come in with a softer approach, right? And, you know, with knowing that you are the right choice, or were the right choice, or that you were even correct in your assessment of what was going to happen when this person did what they did with either this low-vibing femme or whatever situation they got themselves into. Because again, this low-vibing femme could have been a new partner as far as love. It could have been, you know, a new friend that he decided to go with, you know, that led them down the wrong path, or it could, of course, have been a business partner. Could have been, you know, a myriad of those things. So here they come, you know, with this lovers kind of mindset. I want to get another one just for the lovers in general. I just want to see what they're saying, because the lovers is also not just romantic, but it's also about making the right choice. And when I say making the right choice, it's like, yeah, we have all choices, but what is going to bring you to your highest elevation? That is the correct choice. What is going to bring you to your highest elevation? Four of Wands again fell out, but this is, you know, they want to build a new foundation with you, at least establish something. I'm also feeling like, again, if, not to say that you're going to take this person back, but even them, you know, again, relieving themselves of these burdens, of all these lies, they can then build their own new foundation. Do you know what I'm saying? So give me this, give me another card for this lovers, please. You want this out? King of Pentacles in the upright came out. Ah, there you go. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, well, I mean, the Devil in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. They're defeated. They want to get away from this devil energy. Again, we saw that with the Empress in reverse. Do they want to, they also want to apparently get out of their own toxicities. Now, is that true or not? Is this going to be another bunch of, you know, trying to blow smoke up your ass? They are trying to avoid a tower. They're exhausted. They know they're in the midst of the tower. Again, we see the tower every friggin' day. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're not receiving anything. They're losing money, relationships, the whole bit. And again, I think it's just a matter. I don't even think it's, again, even. I don't think this person feels that they can just come back to you and that's going to be it, and that you're all going to be happy, you know, go lucky, and that's it. I really think the issue is getting rid of the burdens, which I mean is getting rid of the lies, letting the lies go. I really think that's the whole objective of this right now. Not that they think that you're going to take them back, or that you're suddenly going to like help them with this, that, and the other. I really think it's about letting the lies go, because I think they realize that with this burden of these lies is just killing them. It's just destroying their life. And the universe is making sure of it, because the universe is like, you need to let go of this, or we're going to keep battling you. It's going to be your little ship out in the ocean, and we're just going to keep bringing the storm in. So, all right. You know, because again, it's the right choice of telling you the truth, of letting go of these lies, you know. Ace of Swords in the upright. Please tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. A new start, you know. And Knight of Swords. And here they come in. Four of Swords. They want to heal the situation, of course. Now, we do have the Hangman in reverse and the Two of Wands in the upright. Oh, boy. Okay. Is this the low-vibing femme? Yeah. Again, the low-vibing femme is still trying to poke her nose into things. There she is. Again, this person is trying to make a plan. She's still trying to interrupt this. But you know, again, if this person's going to do this, they cannot let this person stop them. And I don't mean even if it's not, this information is not even coming to you. Like, say this person needs help. They need, they're an alcoholic or a druggie or something, and they need to get to AA. They need to make that plan to go to AA, because they're much easier controlled when they're drugged up. And that's what, of course, this person wants, easy to control. So either way, this person needs to do something. They need to get out of their own way. They need to forget this person and move forward. All right, Page of Swords in the upright. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Is their energy? High Priestess reverse. The Devil. That's the low vibing femme right there, man. Toxic as hell. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Not seeing victory with this person. Not getting noticed. Lots of ego. Okay, so these 3 cards. We have the Justice in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles upright. And we have the Page of Swords in the upright. Is this the low? Yeah. There's your low vibing mask. Wanting to come in. Coming as the King of Pentacles. Like, why? I don't know particularly. It's like they're trying to be solid, but we know Justice is here in reverse, so we know the karma is real. They want to come and speak, right? How toxic is this person? I mean, sweethearts, we already talked about this. You know the High Priestess in reverse leads people down the wrong path knowingly, and there's the Devil, man. These two are tied together. It's very toxic energy, very toxic. And, you know, we have this person wanting to come, again, the Page of Swords, wanting to come and talk to you. Because there's no victory where they're at. Two of Swords in the upright, a decision being made. 7 of Wands, unable to defend themselves, and everything's falling apart. Behind that, we have the 7 of Cups. They're out of options. They're angry. They're frustrated. This is all the low vibing masculine. They're just angry. They've used all options that they had. They have no other place to go. They have nothing else to do because nobody believes them. Nobody wants to be with them. So the decision here is the decision to obviously come and speak to the collective. Yes. Is there anything else to that Two of Swords? No. So they want to come in, but they know they cannot defend themselves. This is what I mean. They're going to have to lay this all on the line and be truthful with you. That's the Ace of Swords. Now, whether they do this, if they try to contact you again, like, you know, at your favorite coffee shop or, you know, text you or email you, it could depend. And again, this is not going to be for all of you. This person, not for all of you, is going to come forward. Again, these are collective readings. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Obviously, a lot of karma going on here. We have the 8 of Swords in the upright, trapped in their mind, trapped in situations. Jail time for some. That's what they're worried about. Destiny, please. Tell me about this destiny. Wheel of Fortune, babies. Thank you. We have the Death card in reverse. We also have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Behind that, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, okay? 3 together, yeah. They're still hoping that they can come forward and make an offer to you. Again, the Death card in reverse, hoping that it's not too late to do so. The Wheel of Fortune, to change their fortune. And trying to figure out how to do that. But I think they've come to the conclusion now that the only way that they can do this, you know, because the universe is on their ass, man, is to come in and speak truth. Whether it's to you or somebody else, like I said, a lawyer, police, whatever, and speak the truth to get out of these burdens. And we have the Emperor in reverse. We have the 4 of Wands in the upright. And we have the Ace of Swords in the upright. Now, we do know that, again, this is the Ace of Swords has came out 3 times. It's definitely their energy. Yeah. Or are they going to be truthful about this Emperor in reverse? Okay. All right. Yeah, they know the only way to rebuild their foundation, to be on solid ground again, is to speak the truth. And they're going to have to be very, very real about the kind of person they've been. and Emperor in reverse. They're going to have to put their ego aside and tell you exactly what they did, how they are, who they are. They're going to have to put all that aside. They know that is the only way they're going to build this new foundation for themselves and change their fortune. Whew. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tell me about this destiny, please. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and we have the Magician in reverse. We also have the Moon in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. This is all what's happening to them. Everything's being taken away. They want to reveal the situation truthfully. Oh my God, actually, that is the honest God's truth. And the Magician in reverse, they cannot manifest anything. They've been neutralized, nullified. Ace of Wands, they have no new beginning, no new adventures, no passion, no love. And they're feeling very trapped because of it. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. They want to get out of this Knight of Swords energy. The only way that I think they finally had a eureka moment, maybe, is that they have to come and tell the truth about themselves, about what they did, the whole 9 yards. Because that will relieve all that burden. And then therefore they can start changing their fortune again. And if they're truly going to try to heal and whatnot. But the beginning of that is speaking the goddamn truth. It's like an alcoholic finally saying, I am an alcoholic. Okay, Eight of Swords in the upright, please. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in the upright. Okay. We have the Four of Cups in the upright. We also have the Three of Cups in reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. That's you. Looking beautiful, the sweetheart of the deck. They're losing everything. You know, again, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is everything is ruined. They know that you are always this Queen of Cups in the upright. And that they were trying to destroy someone who was very, pure of heart. Hey, you're not perfect. I'm not saying you're perfect. But your default is love. Is caring. And to do that to a person who just wants the best for other people is really obnoxious. And of course, the universe does not look very fondly upon that. Four of Cups in reverse, in the upright, wanting to make you this offer because again, they sell it. The people that they're with, man, they not only did the low vibing femme that they picked, but they just picked a bunch of parasites, man. Low vibing people. Stuck out in the cold. Lots of disappointment, heartbreak here. They see you as a pillar of strength. They know they can't knock you off your square. They know that you have ethics and integrity. That you are this... I think they do admire you for your strength. Because I think if they went through the same thing that they put you through, they would have crushed them. It would have crushed them. Absolutely. Because remember, this is a person that needs validation from every single soul that they meet, and you don't. Validation comes within, not without. All right, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, please. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Justice in the upright. Scales being balanced. They know it's happening. Four of Swords in reverse. They're very nervous about, of course, all this justice coming in. I mean, that's why they feel trapped and everything else. They know they have to come in and speak the truth. Justice is here. They know it. They see it. It's happening. They know the karma they've been getting. Knight of Swords in reverse. They're being stopped. They're angry. They're frustrated. I'm getting scared too. I'm getting scared. My guys are saying, yeah, they're just saying yes, scared. Scared out of their little wits. Because again, some of these people could be going to jail. They're stuck. Everything's being exposed. So, and then we have you, Nine of Pentacles, very independent energy. You know, this Empress energy, beautiful. You managed to move through this. Nine of Pentacles, please. Some of this Nine of Pentacles. Oops. Knight of Cups in the upright, and we also have the Eight of Cups in the upright. The Empress, there you are. Nine of Pentacles, Empress, look at you. You look lovely. I'm sure there's a lot of you would, I mean, I don't wear women's clothes, but I mean, I'd wear that dress. Like, you know, if I was a woman, absolutely. Knight of Cups, they're coming in to apologize. They're leaving. They want to leave the situation behind. That they said they also want to leave the situation with you behind. Again, clear things up. They know you're this Empress energy, man. And here they come as the King of Swords in the upright to come to speak the truth. And again, this King of Swords is in their feminine energy here. That softer approach. Because, man, are they unhappy? They are miserable. They are miserable. Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they're not, you know, again, they're being stopped. They're not able to move forward. And they're very unhappy. They know they took their South Node. And here comes the apology. And they're also apologizing because they know they were trying to stop you. I mean, they couldn't, but they know they tried to. All right, Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's unable to heal. That's like maybe refusing to heal, but let's see whose energy this is. Yes, okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, lots of loss, lots of bad news all the time with the Page of Cups in reverse. Wanting to heal the situation. Stuck out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor in reverse. And the Seven of Cups in the upright. And we have the King of Coins in reverse. Oops, sorry, there it is. Is this my hive? I mean, yeah, they know you have lots of options. They do. They know they were a louse in every way. Greedy, selfish, self-centered. They know it. Is this them unable to heal? Yeah. Is it because of the lot? Yeah. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is here. It's like and again, we have the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Swords. They know that they can't heal unless they speak this truth. There's no healing. There's no getting out of this until they absolutely speak the truth. My guys keep saying yes. Wow. Okay. Bit of change in the energy this week, that is for sure. All right. Give me another card here for this Ten of Swords in the ethereal. We have the Queen of Cups. There you are, my loves. Sweetheart of the deck. And they're not moving forward. They're not moving forward until they make things right. And my guys just said yes. Yeah, again, the universe just stopping them. Can I have another card here for the Ten of Swords in the reverse? I just want to get a little more info on this Ten of Swords, please. Ah! No, bad cards. Okay, Two of Wands in reverse. The Lovers, yeah. They know they made the wrong choice, and they know that they're not moving forward until they correct us. Six of Cups, they keep thinking about the past too and what they did. Ooh, boy. Okay, well, this is a very interesting reading today. That is for sure. We're going to get 4 cards just to wrap this up. We're already at like 40 minutes, but hey, you know, the information had to come out, so. I'll work on the under 10-minute readings as soon as I get off of this one. And don't forget about that $20 yes or no answer question only on my Instagram. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Fool in reverse. We also have the Strength in reverse. And we have the Star in the upright. Behind that, we have the World in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that cycle with like this queen, this low-vibing femme is over. Like her reign is over. It's done. We know that. We know they're getting their karma. It is over. You're getting a new adventure. The Two of Wands in the upright. Eight of Swords in the upright. And we have the Hermit. Someone's feeling lonely, isolated, very trapped, and they want to come towards you. This would be your low-vibing mask wanting to come towards you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing everything, and it's right over the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All the karma is coming in, and they know this. This is why they know they need to come in. The Fool in reverse. They're feeling very foolish. They're feeling stuck because, again, it's over the Eight of Swords in the upright. They know they shouldn't have done this, but it's just too late. They're already too far into it. But they know they have to come in and speak this truth. The Strength in reverse over you. I want another card for that before I answer that. But the Star in the upright, again, they know you're the star energy, and they know they cannot heal. Like, you are this healing energy. They know they must talk to you. They need to make this right in some capacity. You know, this is the Aquarian energy. Give me another card here for the Strength. Why is the Strength in reverse over this Nine of Pentacles? Three of Cups in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Page of Swords. Okay, yeah, okay. They have to tell you what they've done. They have to come clean. They have to put their ego aside, and they have to come clean. And they have to tell you what they've done, who they are, the whole thing. They have to come clean. Wow, wow, wow. And there's Justice in the reverse, the karma. And we have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Is this them? Yeah, they know they need to come in with this solid energy and really truly express who they are and what they did. The whole thing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. All right, my loves, that's what I got for you. Bit of a change in the energy for this one. Absolutely. So maybe a lot of these love vibe masks are having eureka moments and like, you know, like, oh my God, there's just no way out of this. I have to, you know, because the guilt, everything else, the universe is not letting up. Like I said, it's like a little ship in the ocean and the waves are destroying them. It's like they're about ready to sink. So, and rather than get eaten by the sharks, you know, you're like the lighthouse beacon. All right, my loves, I'll talk to you soon.